Today we shall learn the poem A Legend of Northland from the Beehive, class 9th, and I am making this video. I am Akhleshwar Singh from Kendriya Vidyalaya Hardoi TGT English. I will show you a PPT first, then we shall read the poem and explain the poem. Okay, let us see. It enables the students to read the poem correctly. It enables the students to theme of the poem. It enables the students to read and enjoy the rhythm and aesthetics of the poem. It enables the students to enrich their vocabulary. It enables the students to know and understand the culture, lifestyle, and the belief of the people living in this region. Children, what are the two poles of earth? Very good. Two poles of earth are north and south, you know very well. Next question. Which countries lie around the North Pole? Some of the countries that lie around the North Pole are Finland, Denmark, Netherlands, some parts of Russia, etc. These countries are known as Northland. So, and people of the Northland wear dresses like this. Now we will read the poem A Legend of Northland and will try to understand their culture, custom and lifestyles. A Legend of Northland, Chapter 5. The poem narrates the legend of an old lady who angered St. Peter because of her greed. Now let us read the poem. Away, away in the Northland, where the hours of day are few and nights are so long in winter that they cannot sleep them through, where they harness the swift reindeer to their sledges when it snows, and the children look like bears cub in their funny and furry clothes. They tell them a curious story. I don't believe it is true, and yet you may learn a lesson if I tell the tale to you. Once, when the god Saint Peter lived in the world below and walked about it, preaching just as he did, you know, he came to a cottage door in traveling round the earth, where a little woman was making cakes and baking them on hearth. And being faint with fasting, for the day was almost done, he asked her from her store of cakes to give him a single one. So she made a very little cake, but as it baking lay, she looked at it and thought it seemed too large to give away. Therefore she needed another and still a smaller one, but it looked when she turned it over as large as the first had done. Then she took a tiny scrap of dough and rolled it flat and baked it thin as wafer. But she couldn't part with that, for she said, my cakes that seemed me too small when I eat of them myself are yet too large to give away. So she put them on the shelf. Then good Saint Peter grew angry, for he was hungry and faint. And surely such a woman was enough to provoke a saint. And he said, you are far too selfish to dwell in a human form, to have both food and shelter and fire to keep you warm. Now you shall build as the birds do, and shall get your scanty food by boring and boring and boring all day in the hard dry wood. Then send up she went through the chimney, never speaking a word, and out of the top flew a woodpecker, for she was changed to a bird. This was our poem, and now you shall read this poem once again aloudly. This is a very beautiful poem with the away, away in the Northland means in a long distance of Northland where the hours of day are very few. The a time of the sunlight arrives in a very little quantity, and the nights are very long. They cannot sleep them through, means they cannot sleep all the night. Where they where they tie their swift reindeer to the sledge. When it snows and the children look like bears cub by wearing the furry clothes, they tell them a curious story. The old people of that Northland country tell to children a curious story. I don't believe it is true. The poet is not believing that this story may be true, but it is a legend, and legend is a old story. This poem is written in the form of ballad. Ballad is a short stanza poem of story. I don't believe this is true, and yet you may learn a lesson if I tell the tale to you. Once, when the good Saint Peter lived in the world below and walked about it preaching, just as he did, he came to the door of cottage in traveling round the earth where little woman was making cakes and baking them on her hearth is a type of fireplace where she was baking cakes and being faint with fasting. Saint Peter was doing fasting for many days, so he was almost faint, and he asked her from her store of cakes to give him a single one. But she made a little cake, but as it was baking lay, she looked at it and thought it seemed too large to give away, therefore needed another and still a smaller one. But it looked, when she turned it over, as large as the first had done. Then she took a tiny scrap of dough and rolled it flat and baked it as thin as wafer. But she could not part with that, means she did not wish to give it the cake, thin cake, to the Saint Peter, for she said, my cakes that seem too small when I eat of them myself are yet too large to give away, so she put them on the shelf. Then good Saint Peter grew angry, for he was hungry and faint, and surely such a woman was enough to provoke a saint. And he said, you are far too selfish to dwell in a human form, to have both food and shelter and fire to keep warm. Now you shall build as the birds do, and shall get your scanty food by boring and boring and boring. Boring means by making holes in the trees all day in the hard dry wood. Then up she went through the chimney, never speaking a word, and out of the top flew a woodpecker. Means Saint Peter changed that lady into a woodpecker. Woodpecker is a word, for she changed to a bird. She had a scarlet cap on her head, and that was left the same, but all the rest of her clothes were burned black as a coal in the flame. And every country schoolboy has seen her in the wood, where she lives in the trees till this day, boring and boring for food, by Phoebe. This story is written by Phoebe Carey, an American writer, and story is written in the form of a ballad. And we know that ballad is a song narrating a story in short stanzas. Ballads are part of folk culture or popular culture and are passed on orally from one generation to the next generation. A legend of Northland is a ballad, so you should be clear about the ballad. Let us see some glossary. Legend means old traditional story. Saint Peter, an apostle of Christ, means a saint like Christ. Provoke means make angry. Let us see the questions and answers. There are a lot of questions and answers. What did Saint Peter ask the old lady for? He asked for a cake. And what was lady's reaction? Lady was trying to make as thinner as possible. How did he punish her? He changed her into a woodpecker. How does the woodpecker get her food? Woodpecker get her food by boring and boring in the hard dry wood. Do you think that the old lady would have been so ungenerous if she had known who Saint Peter really was? No, I don't think that old lady would have been so ungenerous if she had known who Saint Peter really was. What would she have done then? She have given him a lot of cakes to eat and served him better. Is this a true story? No, I don't think this is a true story. This is a ballad. This is a moral story which gives us some teachings. Which part of this poem do you feel is the most important? When St. Peter changed the lady into woodpecker is the most important part of this poem. What is a legend? Legend is an old traditional story. Why is this poem called a legend? Because this poem is written in ballad and it has the old traditional story. It tells the old traditional story of St. Peter. Write a story of a legend of Northland in about 10 sentences. Do it by yourself. Let us move. As we have read the poem A Legend of Northland, let us see what is the traditional story of Northland. You can write this story by yourself. And which country does the poem refer in the legend? It refers to Greenland, Denmark, Alaska, etc. Why are the days short and nights too long in Northland? Because sun rays reaches in very little quantity to the Northland. Why are the people unable to sleep through the night? Because the nights are too long, very, very long. What does the people harness to their drive the sledge when it snows? They harness reindeer to drive the sledges when it snows. You can see the picture. Here is a sledge. It is a yak, but reindeer has many horns. How do children look like and why? Children look like bear's cub because they wear funny and furry clothes like this. Let us see some word meanings. Harness means to strap and fasten or to tie. Sledge, a cart used on ice. Cub, a young one of the bear. Funny, amusing. Furry, covered with fur. Is the story given in the poem true? No, this story is not true, but it gives a moral lesson that we learn from the poem. Next question. Who was Saint Peter and where did he live? Saint Peter was Lord Jesus' apostles and he lived on the earth. Like this picture belongs to Saint Peter. You can see this. Why and where did Saint Peter walk about? Saint Peter walked about the earth while preaching the people, giving messages of God to people. Where did Saint Peter come finally walking about and what did he find there? Finally Saint Peter come to the door of a cottage where an old lady was making cakes and boring them on the hearth. Hearth is called oven. What did Saint Peter ask from the lady and why? Saint Peter asked a single cake from the lady because he remained fast whole day and was very hungry. What did the lady do then and why didn't she give a single cake to Saint Peter? The old lady prepared a small cake but she could not give it to Saint Peter because it seemed too big to give away. What did she do next? She needed another small cake and baked on earth, but she had found it was as large as earlier one. Then she took a tiny scrap of dough and rolled it flat and baked, but she could not part with that. Why did not the lady give the cake to Saint Peter? The lady did not give the cake to Saint Peter because each cake seemed her too big when she wanted to give it. These are the cakes, you know. What was the reaction of Saint Peter? He grew angry because he was hungry and felt pain, and he cursed the lady to be a woodpecker. What did Saint Peter curse the lady? He cursed the lady to change into a woodpecker and have her scanty food and shelter by boring the hard dry wood whole day. Scanty means little or small. How does the lady turn out to a woodpecker? The lady made pass through a chimney and she came out through the top. She changed to a bird having a cap on her head of scarlet color, but her clothes were burned and she became black like coal. Home assignments are here. What is a legend? Why is this poem known as legend? Translate the poem A Legend of Northland into the passage.